Trump drops border bombshell. Canada's reaction is explosive. Breaking news: Donald Trump just dropped a major bombshell about the U.S. Canada border, accusing Canada of loose border control and threatening to tighten security. Canada's response: explosive and swift. What does this mean for millions who live, work, and trade across this iconic border? Stay tuned, because this could change everything. So, what exactly happened? Trump recently unleashed a statement that has reignited tensions about the U.S.-Canada border, specifically targeting what he calls loose border controls and rising cross-border migration. He accused Canada of failing to manage its side properly and implied that the U.S. might take more aggressive actions to secure the border. This is a big deal because the U.S.-Canada border is the longest undefended border in the world, and any talk of tightening it up or changing the way it operates sends ripples through diplomatic, economic, and social channels. To understand why this is so significant, we need to look back at the long-standing relationship between the two countries. For decades, the U.S. and Canada have enjoyed a relatively open border policy, allowing for easy travel, trade, and cooperation on a host of issues. Millions of people cross this border daily for work, tourism, and family reasons. It's been a symbol of trust and partnership. But Trump's latest comments threaten to disrupt that balance. By labeling Canada's border management as ineffective, he's essentially putting the spotlight on a sensitive issue: illegal crossings, asylum seekers, and security concerns. While these topics have been debated for years, Trump's approach is more confrontational than previous administrations. Canada's reaction came quickly and forcefully. Canadian officials called Trump's remarks unfounded and inflammatory, emphasizing their commitment to managing immigration responsibly and maintaining a safe border. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's office issued a statement highlighting the importance of collaboration and mutual respect in dealing with border issues. But it's not just the politicians reacting. The news has sparked widespread discussion among Canadians, border communities, and business leaders. Many fear that any attempt to tighten border controls could hurt cross-border trade, which amounts to hundreds of billions of dollars annually. Others worry about the human impact, especially refugees and asylum seekers who rely on Canada's immigration system to find safety. What's driving Trump's announcement? Analysts suggest that it's part of a broader political strategy. With midterm elections coming up, Trump and his allies are doubling down on tough immigration rhetoric to rally their base. Border security remains a hot-button issue in American politics, and this move puts pressure on the current administration to respond. But let's dig deeper into what this could mean practically. If the U.S. decides to implement stricter border enforcement measures or change existing agreements like the Safe Third Country Agreement, which currently requires asylum seekers to claim refuge in the first safe country they arrive in, it could cause chaos. This agreement has long been a cornerstone of U.S.-Canada cooperation on immigration, and altering it could lead to an influx of people crossing irregularly, legal battles, and diplomatic standoffs. For Canadians living near the border, this uncertainty is unsettling. Towns like Windsor, Niagara, and Blaine depend heavily on cross-border movement for their economies. Any disruption could mean job losses, delays in shipping goods, and a general chilling effect on the vibrant border communities. Business leaders have been vocal too. They warn that increased border restrictions could slow down supply chains, disrupt just-in-time manufacturing, and raise costs for consumers on both sides. Canada exports a significant amount of goods to the U.S., everything from cars to agricultural products, and any friction at the border directly impacts these industries. So, what's next? The ball is now in the court of both governments to manage this escalating rhetoric and find common ground. Canada will likely push back diplomatically and appeal to allies to ensure that the open border remains intact. Meanwhile, the U.S. administration faces pressure to address domestic political concerns without alienating a key neighbor. For viewers wondering how this affects you, the bottom line is this: if you live near the border or rely on cross-border trade and travel, stay tuned. This story is evolving quickly, and the decisions made in the coming weeks could change the way we think about the U.S.-Canada border for years to come. To wrap up, Trump's border bombshell isn't just political posturing, it's a reminder that even long-standing international relationships can be fragile and subject to sudden change. Canada's explosive reaction underscores the importance of diplomacy, respect, and careful negotiation when it comes to shared challenges.